Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Away to start us off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Ohio State Buckeyes will get the first crack on offense today. Not a whole lot of mystery about the way this offense attacks you. You got a quarterback and a wide receiver coming off monster games. The defense has seen the tape all week, but what can they do about it?
Now, last week, it was just pitch and catch. They pretty much did anything that they wanted to. Quarterback puts up big numbers. Obviously, his go-to target is his receiver. Now, here we go. A week later, same offense, same opportunity. What will this defense do to try to slow down the quarterback, get him out of rhythm, mixing some blitz, mixing in some zone, just trying not to let this wide receiver go off once again.
They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but I'm really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that,
he makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only... After picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
They mix it up with a run. Oh, what a move. He's brought down out at the 46.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
By the receiver. Gain of 20.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Huskies offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much. found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. He gets loose. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. On first and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years, but let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. And the Huskies will have to punt this one away. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The pass rush closing in. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Gain of 3. That's a first down for the offense.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Wiggins. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Getting set, here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. That's third down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down and 10. Looking for a man. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Works to the left, and it's complete. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. The Huskies bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pressure is coming. Now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. We're going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And now the running back's got it again. Look out, room to run here. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And the Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Huskies!
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver, what I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Going after, not right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back out of the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. And you look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
And we're able to get him down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Trying to find some room. It's Wiggins. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. 2nd down after that completion. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. They'll toss it to the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The Huskies looking to run some tempo here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. A tough situation for the offense, 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. And the Huskies will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Wiggins. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looks like he's going to run it. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Wiggins. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. The pocket breaking down. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
So on 3rd and short, they elect to go for the deep ball, and they fail to connect. Now they've got a very tough decision ahead of them on 4th down.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Caught by the receiver. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you?
Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wide out. He makes the grab. The senior with an outstanding grab there. The Huskies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set to some of those greats.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's hit as he throws it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Huskies will send their punt team onto the field. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Takes the handoff. It's Wiggins. They tackle him about the 14.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Washington offense retakes the field here. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And sack sets up 2nd down.
42 Spiders. 42 Spiders.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They've punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. And the quarterback keeps it here. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? He hands it off from the gun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
I'd love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down, sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. He finds some space. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff to the back. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. And they keep it going. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught on 2nd down now. Looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Refuses to go down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Ohio State.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. This 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And the Huskies will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected for a tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Makes a quick grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Pounding away with the run game. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. Ball handed off. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up. They'll give it to the back. Gets some space around the 30. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
The PAT is no good. Wow. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, he makes the catch! Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Huskies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Back to throw again. It's a quick grab. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. Fourth down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking out. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity. comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Plugged out at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll hit.
Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters. Just dominant.